Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Medic Regional Blood Center. You see the website right there. The UT-Kentucky game, well, that was already played. They've moved that on the schedule now. But this week is still the 30th annual Battle of the Orange and the Blue. This is a big, big event for Medic Regional Blood Center every year. Blood donations drop around the holidays, folks. Folks don't think about it. They don't do it. But the need does not drop. Area hospitals still need blood. This event can provide blood for area hospitals right through the New Year's. It's a big thing. Take part in the Orange and Blue, the Battle of the Orange and Blue blood drive this week. Donors get a T-shirt, free gifts like gift certificates and event tickets. Go to medicblood.org to learn more. Please get involved. It's a great cause, and you can save some lives by doing this. All right, this is going to be a quick segment. I just want to run through some graphics here to tell you how not to do a coaching search, okay, in your mind, in your head. Search wisely. Number one, don't base your preferences on a single win or loss. Kevin Steele is the defensive coordinator at Auburn. He is tearing it up right now. He's running another great defense. Well, he was set to be Derek Dooley's defensive coordinator back in 2012. Problem is, he gave up 70 points to West Virginia in a bowl game. The whole thing got nixed because you can't hire a guy who gave up 70 points. Tennessee got Sal Sunseri instead. We know the history. And now Kevin Steele's at Auburn with a top 5 team probably that knocked off the #1 team yesterday. Don't base anything, if you're talking about head coaches, and that's an assistant coach, but don't base anything on one game. You got to look at the body of work. Second, do not drop candidates from your list over a bad loss. Everyone has them. Good coaches can lose bad games. You can't overreact. Nick Saban, yeah, at Alabama he lost to Louisiana Monroe, okay? And what if you had a guy that had a top 10 team and he went and lost to a terrible Memphis team? Well, if you wouldn't hire that guy, then you wouldn't have hired Phillip Fulmer, who went on to win a national championship here. I mean, you can have Peyton Manning in a top 10 team and still have a bad loss. It happens. So don't cross guys off your mental list over one loss. All right, the next one, number 3, do not be misled by a coach's overall record. Now, that sounds crazy, but overall record can be misleading. Here's how. Back to Phillip Fulmer. Winning percentage of .745. That's tremendous. Johnny Majors, his winning percentage is just .557. But both guys won national championships. And Majors, his winning percentage is low because he took over a bad Iowa State and built it up, took over a bad Pittsburgh and built it up, took over a bad Tennessee and built it up, whereas Fulmer took over a top 10 Tennessee, took it higher, dropped off. But the idea that one of those coaches is much, 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 much better than the other, well, you wouldn't get that if you looked at the body of work. But if you just look at the overall record, you miss that one guy had to build, had to create. So you got to keep that in mind when you're looking at overall records. And finally, number 4, this is huge. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, one big John Gruden basket. Again, I know the rumors are out there. We did a poll this week on the Sports Source Twitter account. 13% of you believe that Gruden is coming to Tennessee. 25% believe Gruden might come here. So that's 38% of the fan base thinks Gruden is or might come. 34% say it's a pipe dream. That's the biggest group. And then 26% I think that says Gruden is just a fun diversion, a fun distraction to talk about. But here's the problem when you get all hung up on reading the message boards and, oh gosh, it's going to be Gruden because I saw it on this message board. When you do that and it turns out you've been following somebody else's made up stuff, you're mad when they hire someone not named John Gruden. And that's no way to go through life, to set yourself up. That's like if you got up every day as a young man and said, I'm going to marry Jessica Simpson. I will marry Jessica Simpson. Well, you're probably going to be disappointed in the end. So, you can't look at John Gruden and think it's a done deal. There are other coaches out there, even if John Gruden doesn't come here, and my guess is he will not. All right, when we come back, we're going to pick the point spread for the Vols and LSU. It was not pretty with our picks last week. I think our picks this week are going to be uglier. Yikes. Come on back.